Hello to you, it's Carly from Learn English with Carly, and today you find me in Stanley Park here in Vancouver. Now, it was sunny when I left my house, but in between leaving my house and arriving here, the sun has disappeared. However, I think you'll agree that it's a really nice view. It's slightly autumnal now, the weather's changing, and actually there's a wedding taking place next to me where I'm filming today, so maybe you can hear that in the background. Okay, now prepositions are the bane of the language learner's life. They can be difficult to learn, and then we combine them with verbs and nouns, for instance. I know from experience of learning German and Spanish that prepositions are one of the hardest things to learn. Today, I thought it would be useful to have a look at noun collocations that are followed by the preposition of. Now, this is a long list of many nouns that are followed by of, with examples in different tenses, so that you learn how to use them and how to understand them. Now, this is a presentation of language, a lecture. What you need to do with these nouns followed by of is write them down, write down the example sentences, learn the collocations, and then pick some to use. If you can learn and use all of them, fantastic, but if not, 3 or 4 are just perfect too. I have put these nouns in alphabetical order. Today's video is part 1 of 2. We will look at the nouns that begin with letters A right the way through to the middle of the alphabet, approximately. Okay, our first noun collocation with of is address of. What's the address of that new doctor in town? I can give you the address of a good accountant. The spreadsheet shows the address of each customer and the amount due. Our second collocation is advantage of. What's the advantage of learning English? Clive had the advantage of a good education. Now, we often use advantage of with the verb take, to take advantage of something. I recently stayed in a hotel in Seattle, and I took advantage of the hotel facilities, the pool, the hot tub, and the restaurant. Awareness of. We need to increase public awareness of the problem. Increasing student awareness of bullying is one of the school's aims. The government has a complete lack of awareness of how this issue affects the population. Cause of. What is the cause of the wildfire? Is it nature or human error? Melting snow was the cause of the flood I had at home last December. The cause of the accident is still unknown. Disadvantage of. One disadvantage of living in Canada is being away from family. A major disadvantage of living in a city is the lack of space. The biggest disadvantage of being a nurse is working night shifts. This noun collocation, our sixth one, example of, you're probably familiar with. Let me give you an example of how we use example of. What's a good example of the present perfect tense in English? Can you give me an example of some other videos you'd like to see here on Learn English with Carly? Exhibition of. The gallery had an exhibition of Dutch painting. The athlete's win was an exhibition of skill and strength. I hope I didn't make an exhibition of myself last night. Now, to make an exhibition of oneself is an idiom that means to embarrass yourself in public. Tyler got drunk at the party and made an exhibition of himself. Experience of. Do you have any experience of teaching? That trip was the best experience of my life. I have no personal experience of the restaurant, but I heard it's good. Now, fear of. I use this a lot in my videos. I have a fear of mice and rats. I genuinely do. I hate them. Do you have a fear of anything? Do you have a fear of heights? Fear of change is an obstacle to progress. Grasp of. I have an excellent grasp of German grammar. I do try, it's hard. The mother took a firm grasp of her son's hand as they crossed the busy road. you will definitely have a perfect grasp of nouns followed by of by the end of this video. What about our 11th noun collocation, noun followed by of? Habit of. When I was a child, I had a terrible habit of biting my nails. True story. And history has a habit of repeating itself. Patricia has got into the habit of having a cup of chamomile tea before bed. Intention of. Do you have any intention of getting out of bed today? The daughter had every intention of paying back the $20 her friend lent her. Knowledge of. My knowledge of German and Spanish has come in very useful over the years. Ben amazed everyone with his knowledge of astrophysics. Knowledge of the effects of smoking when pregnant became more well known in the 1980s. Lack of. Now, lack of is always a negative word that means to not have enough of something. Lack of sleep is unhealthy. David's lack of understanding was very disappointing. The lack of rain this year here in Canada has led to more wildfires than usual. And finally, love of. I have a love of reading, I really do. Amy was the love of Harry's life. A good teacher plants the love of learning in their students. And I hope you'll agree with that one. Okay, this is a very long list of nouns that are followed by the preposition of, hence why I divided this series of videos into two. Do your best to learn these gradually and use the examples. Learn how you can use these collocations in different situations and in different tenses. Many thanks for joining me today here in Stanley Park. I hope that this lecture has been useful to you, and I look forward, as always, to hearing from you with your examples and your feedback. Take care in the meantime. Bye.